Today, let's go over 3 big camera upgrades that are coming to the iPhone 15 Pro Max in a matter of months. Let me share with you all of these camera details, and I'll also be sharing with you the latest on the iPhone 15 Pro Max release date and price. So we are nearing the end of July now. We are less than 2 months away to the iPhone 15 to the iPhone 15 Pro Max announcement from Apple. As so many leaks and reports are now coming in, I'll be making dedicated videos for the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max and that possible iPhone 15 Ultra. Also, if you've watched one of these videos before, you will know later on this week I'll be making another iPhone 15 video dedicated more towards the iPhone 15 and the iPhone 15 Plus, but today the main focus is all about the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And with that, one of the key features that we love on an iPhone is definitely to do with the cameras. And the great news is we're going to be getting 3 new upgrades to the iPhone 15 Pro Max cameras this year, and they are quite special. So first of all, let's go over the first upgrade, and that upgrade is to do with the main sensor inside the iPhone 15 Pro Max. We've been told that this year there is a possibility that even though we got a 48 megapixel sensor in the iPhone 14 Pro and the iPhone 14 Pro Max, that we'll be getting a brand new 48 megapixel sensor that is state of the art, made by Sony, as you can see here. The main difference is that the focal length is going to be even wider from 2.4 to 2.2, as you can see here in this chart. What this essentially means is that even more light can come into the sensor now, and this means that when you take low light photography pictures, that even more clearer and less noise will come to those photos compared to the last year's or the current year's iPhone 14 Pro and the iPhone 14 Pro Max. And to be honest, that has a fantastic low light main sensor right now. For upgrade number 2, the next upgrade we're going to be getting is a brand new zoom capability in the iPhone 15 Pro Max. This rumor has been floating around for ages, and it looks like it's finally going to be becoming a reality on the iPhone 15 Pro Max this year. We've been told that most likely we're going to be getting an optical zoom of around 5 to 6 times this year compared to the 3 times telephoto zoom that we got on the iPhone 13 and the iPhone 14 Pro Max. This optical zoom means that finally Apple is stepping into zoom capabilities similar to other Android rivals out there, like from the Google Pixel with its 5 times optical zoom, and also on its journey at last to rival and catch up with Samsung with its 10 times optical zoom on the S23 Ultra. Now, right away, 5 to 6 times optical zoom might not seem a lot, especially like I just said, the S23 Ultra has a 10 times optical zoom, except for that Apple also have a little hidden feature, and this leads me on to upgrade number 3, and this is to do with the new digital zoom, what's coming to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. We've been told that the zoom capabilities for digital zoom will be beyond the 15 times zoom that we have right now on the iPhone 14 Pro Max, for example. It is more likely that the digital zoom that this time round is going to be anywhere between 30 to 50 times digital zoom. The great news is that with the new A17 chipset inside it and the upgraded neural engine inside this, that any sort of photos that are taken at basically 30 or 50 times zoom, that Apple's A17 chipset will do a fantastic job in cleaning up the picture for you. For me, I think it's great news we're getting these 3 new upgrades for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but that does also lead to the downer too. You may have noticed I'm not really mentioning the iPhone 15 Pro. Well, we've been told that this periscope zoom capability is probably not going to be coming to the iPhone 15 Pro this year. However, probably that new 48 megapixel sensor, that might come inside the iPhone 15 Pro, so at least we'll be getting that. But the good news is also that next year with the iPhone 16 Pro and the iPhone 16 Pro Max, it's more likely the iPhone 16 Pro Max will have an optical zoom that will probably be up to 10 times. As you can see here, we've been told we're going to be getting a massive upgrade on that. And personally, in my opinion, I think that the sort of 5 to 6 optical zoom that's going to be coming around this year will be put inside the iPhone 16 Pro next year, and the 10 times optical zoom will probably be put inside the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, just before I continue on, now is a good time more than ever to mention that not all reports and leaks that you're seeing here are 100% proof that they are coming true based on the new iPhone. I only present to you what reports of information that are out there, and these renders that you're seeing here are based on this information that we've been told so far. So basically what this means is the final iPhone may not look like these renders here. However, if you're watching this video, then you're as curious as I am in knowing what is being said about the next iPhone anyway. So with that recap of the iPhone 15 Pro Max and those camera upgrades that are coming along, let's next of all do a summary of basically what's going on with the release date. Then after that, we'll talk about this channel's giveaway. Then after that, I'm going to talk about the hardware specs for the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and also, as you can see here, the price too. So nothing official has come out on the release date, but we do have a very good idea of when the iPhone 15 will be coming out based on the last 6 years of history of iPhone releases. If we go way back to 2018, we saw the release of the iPhone XS, and also we saw the release of the iPhone XR. The XS came out on September 21st, but the XR came out on October 26th. And then moving to the iPhone 12 models, the release dates for this was October the 23rd and November 13th. And the main reason behind this was definitely because of COVID in 2020. But as you can see here with these 2 years of examples, you can see that mainly the release date has been the end of September to the end of October time, with the main exception of 2020, like I said, because of COVID. However, back in 2021, we got the iPhones back on their main sort of schedule, and the release was the end of September with all 4 models of the iPhone on September 24th. Then last year in 2022, the iPhone event happened on September 7th, and that the pre-orders started a few days later on Friday, September 9th, and then some of the iPhone 14 models were in our hand a week later on October 16th, all the way to October 7th. For 2022, the event for the iPhones happened a little bit earlier than the last few years, but it's not unheard of. So for example, the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus also came out on the same day. Well, the announcement was the same day, what was September 7th back in 2016. But I think you're getting the overall message here for the iPhone 15. It's targeted to come out around mid-September this year for the release, and probably the actual event will happen about a week or so before, unless there is a massive problem with components, or let's say another pandemic happens, for example. So then guys, just quickly, one thing I love to do on this channel is I love to give something back to you guys. I love to do a giveaway on this channel, and right now I have a new giveaway what's going to be happening at the end of September 2023, and that giveaway is for these 3 prizes that you see right here. So that's right, there'll be 3 lucky winners, and one person from one of those 3 lucky winners will win one of these prizes. So let's go over what those prizes are right now. We have got some AirPods Pro, what will be going to one lucky person. We've also got an Apple Watch SE as well, and then finally we've also got here the Apple Watch Ultra that will also be going to one lucky person. And all you have to do to enter into this international giveaway, so that's anywhere in the world you can enter in, is just put down in the comments below of what Apple gear or what technology gear you're hoping to buy in 2023. Put it down in the comments below. And also at the same time, if you are brand new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell, because I'll be giving you out more details about the giveaway in September time, and you won't want to miss out on that. So make sure you do that right now. Now, just quickly as well, guys, what I just want to say, there are still lots of scammers and, spammers out there. Some of them still impersonating myself, telling you to WhatsApp them or Telegram them, or even to tell you to pay like $100 for shipping or something like this. This is not me at all. On my giveaway, guys, I'll be posting it out and I will be paying the shipping fees. So ignore these completely, or please do report them. And with that, guys, it's time to return back to the video. And what we're now going to do is we're going to do an overview of the hardware specs, and we're also going to look at the prices too for the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So starting out, let's look at the iPhone 15 Pro. Again, it'll be a 6.1 OLED display, resolution 2532 by 1170. It will also have that 120Hz ProMotion display inside it, and this time, for the first time ever, we'll have 8GB of RAM inside an iPhone. Storage options looks like they're going to change slightly, so we'll actually be starting at 256GB as the smallest space available that you can pick, and this will be going all the way up to 2TB this time. That's what we've been hearing in some rumours, but it might still stay at 1TB. We're not too sure at this stage. But the other thing as well is we will be getting an A17 Bionic chipset inside it. Again, very similar architect to previous chipsets, where this will have a 4 efficiency cores, 2 performance cores, and a 5-core GPU. But the actual body of the iPhone 15 Pro will actually be made out of titanium this time. It won't be made out of aluminium or aluminum, depending where you are in the world. And it'll also have a triple camera setup and also have that LiDAR sensor again. The battery size at the moment is looking to be about the same size as the iPhone 14 Pro, so this is 3095 milliamp battery size, and the base model of the 256GB model will be coming in at $1,099 and again, I will mention that in other countries it might be a little bit more or a little bit less on release. Then finally, we have the biggest iPhone of them all, the iPhone 15 Pro Max or the iPhone 15 Ultra. The name is going to be confirmed a bit more nearer the time, but it will be coming in at 6.78-inch display. It'll be an OLED display at 2778 by 1280. Again, this will be a ProMotion display, a 120Hz one. It will again have 8GB of RAM, up from 2GB more of the 6GB that we got with the iPhone 14 Pro Max. And storage options again will start at 256GB this time, going all the way up to the rumored 2TB, what's really exciting out there, but it may also still be 1TB. But main thing is, what's most likely going to happen is the storage size is going to be up to 256GB. We will also be getting the A17 Bionic chipset, very similar architect to the A16. It will have 4 efficiency cores, 2 performance cores, and it'll also have a 5-core GPU again. So that's really, really cool. We'll also get that new titanium body on this iPhone 15 Pro Max or the iPhone 15 Ultra, and we'll also get a triple camera setup, but one of those cameras will have a 6 times or a 10 times optical zoom, which is really, really exciting. We will also still get the usual wide and ultra wide sort of sensors too, and we'll also be getting the LiDAR sensor. The battery size at the moment, we've been told, is probably going to be around the same sort of size as last year's, so this is 4352 milliamp battery size, but this could change nearer the time. The base model of the 256GB model will be coming in at $1,299. Now this is going to be a little bit more than compared to other previous years. Main reason is because of that brand new optical zoom and also possibly because of that brand new Ultra name. But like I have said guys, this is the pricing for the US. In other countries it could be a little bit more or it could be a little bit less. And there is the summary, guys, of the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So as I've already mentioned, there will be another video coming out this week with more details about the iPhone 15 and the iPhone 15 Plus, and there's a lot of good upgrades coming there too. But on that note, guys, as well, it's time to wrap up this video. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. And if you do want more information about the iPhone 15 models and also the latest on Apple news and also comparisons and reviews, keep on going here, make sure that you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time guys, I will see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.